Hello, and welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Gort, joined today by lots of guys. We got Kyle Hilliard.
Hello.
Ben Reeves.
Hello.
And one of the all-time great guys, Leo Vader.
Thank you.
Oh, Leo's on this one?
Leo's on this one.
Oh,
Sorry.
crazy.
What are we looking at here, Ben Reeves?
Oh, we got some Mega Man 11 action going on.
All right.
And look at this. This is a classic start select screen.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Mega Man looking at his enemies.
Yep.
He's surrounded by them. Who's he going to fight? How about Bounce Man? Bounce Man.
Bounce, man.
Sorry, my accent.
Yeah.
shines through.
From parts
Yeah.
unknown, Ben Reeves.
Colorado accent.
So, Kyle,
Yes.
I have it on good authority that this is your favorite level
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
in the game, even
Reeves
though it
and
looks
I-
impossible.
It's very
It's
difficult.
very impossible.
Yeah, Reeves and I independently realized that we both consider this to be our favorite stage.
Was that embarrassing when you discovered it?
It
or
was
okay.
It was kind of romantic,
Ah,
actually.
interesting.
I was romanced.
Yeah. I like this level because the opening reminds me of Boomer Quanger's level from Mega Man X.
Mm-hmm.
But it also has these fun things like this.
Look
Look at that, that's cool.
Oh, shoot.
You've never, I don't think you've ever done anything like that in a Mega Man game. Maybe you have, but I found it really fun and cool. And look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this move. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a good time?
All right, I'm going to start looking. What did I miss?
Yeah, open your eyes for these
Come
videos.
on, man.
Okay.
But no, I like the balls that make you bounce around. I think it's a fun mechanic.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple too. Like if you just hold down jump, you'll bounce higher. If you don't hold down anything, you don't bounce
Hey.
as high. And
Little Easter egg
Yeah, did
reference
you
to
like
the
that?
Jackass the movie. There, pretty
same
cool.
thing
I like it.
you gonna kill these guys, Reeves? You gonna go for
I'm
it? Huh?
thinking about it.
Because I think you could probably get away with not killing them.
I think Kyle has some very strong opinions, but he doesn't want it to seem like a strong
Wait,
opinion.
are you against killing? Is that what it is, Kyle?
Don't like killing. Doesn't this place also look fun? There's like a rock climbing wall.
Yeah.
It just looks like a fun place to hang out. Which brings me to a theory that I've been sort of working on. That
A game theory?
a game theory that maybe Dr. Wily's like not the villain in this game. That he's just like set up these nice
Oh, wow.
locations for his robot people to hang out. Like, look, this is a fun place. I would like to work here.
Yep.
I would be happy to be employed here.
I can't wait to read your think piece that Mega Man 11 made me realize that good and bad are the same.
Oh, that's my headline right
Yeah.
there. This is gonna be good.
Exactly.
Should I go for the extra life? Doesn't seem worth it.
No, you don't need that.
No, what are you, crazy?
Come on, don't be a fool. Don't
I
be
like
a
these
hero.
little hand things.
Yeah.
Slap you around.
What do you guys think of the overall visual aesthetic of Mega Man 11? Like, for instance, I just thought of it when I saw the rotating extra
boy.
life head.
Oh, boy.
Like, I'm just so used to seeing the classic, there's his head.
Oh, like compared to classic Mega Man, or just
No, compared to God of War. No, of course, compared to classic Mega Man, Kyle.
All right, just trying to.
I would like to
be clear.
apologize for being
Why are you
hostile.
so mean to me.
I will say that it grew on me a little bit. I wasn't like insanely crazy about it when I first saw it.
What?
But I I don't know. It's inoffensive, let's say.
Inoffensive, okay.
Yeah.
Inafuneensive.
right.
I like the way Mega Man looks a lot. I like his design a lot. The level design is okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where I land.
It's kind of...
It's more functional than visually engaging, I think.
Oh, boy.
Nice, good job, Reeves.
Oh, boy.
Are you a professional Mega Man? Are you a professional Mega Man? Are you Mega Man?
I am
Are you okay, Kyle?
Mega Man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just having a little stroke. It's fine.
All right, I was...
I also...
It's harder than it looks maybe to control this sometimes, honestly.
Yeah.
So if it looks like I'm doing bad, I'm actually really good.
I'm actually doing really well.
But I don't-
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
really
that's
that.
something I liked about this level compared to the other levels is that it's a little bit, it's almost, you're solving some kind of like puzzles and stuff in terms of like where you bounce and, how high you bounce and like using the hands to fling you around and stuff. Where a lot of the other levels are, traditional Mega Man Twitch action, that kind of thing. So that's why this level just stood out to me. I enjoyed it for that reason. And so we can talk about, we don't have any on this screen, but you were collecting gears, like the little screws, which actually give you upgrades. Sometimes they're like permanent upgrades, like you can actually expand the size of your your powered up attack, and then there are some that are just like you can buy additional lives, for example.
Okay.
And then the gears are really handy because
should be
you
using
can
it
farm
more,
them, and then you can like save up for power ups, or you can just like if you're stuck on a boss or something, you can use them to just focus on lives and give you as many tries as possible. Get him. And Reeves is using the power gear right now, or he was. To like increase the attack power of his Mega Buster. That's when things were like turning red.
Jeez,
That guy looked like a doozer from Fraggle Rock.
He does kind of look like a doozer from Fraggle Rock.
Thank you.
And we'll keep an eye on your health for you, Reeves.
Thanks.
Because I think you probably do have at least one tank you can use, right?
I might.
We'll find
I
out.
probably have at least one. You're right.
You should show off the it's called the speed gear. Actually, maybe when like use the speed gear now, or the power gear.
Do you want me to use the power gear or the speed gear?
It was unclear. So the power gear, which is what Reeves has been using, like I said, like makes your attack stronger, but the speed gear actually slows down time, which is very handy, and something I frankly didn't use enough until I was like late in the game. I was like, oh, I should probably use this a whole lot more.
Oh, there's the speed gear.
What a great time to show it off when you're standing completely still. Oh,
I am not doing
so
good on
funny.
this boss.
You're doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Don't let him do it.
There you go. Beat him up. Look at that. You did great.
Oh my gosh, look
Guys,
at that.
let Reeves know he did well,
Hey,
okay?
what'd you guys think? Oh, what the hell was that?
Okay.
He didn't slide?
He doesn't
Oh my
slide. Yeah,
gosh.
that's a big problem, which we actually wonder if it will be patched into the game later.
I
That would be-
legitimately do think that is a problem.
You legitimately did.
Not just because like in this age of outrage culture, people are constantly looking for things to be upset about. But when I first saw that, I was very upset.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no!
Oh, where did that come from?
It's such a little touch that's been in the series since forever.
Yeah. I always like to dash through when I was like playing Mega Man X.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not what we're talking about here, obviously.
We should march on Congress about this.
We should.
Yeah.
I mean, voting's coming up. Please register to vote and do that, by the way. I don't think that this issue will be on the ballot, but other things will be there.
Hopefully it will.
It's part of someone's platformer.
Oh, Cork.
Oh, Cork.
I'll stop.
That's you. You just.
That's for Tim Turry.
Oh, there you go. See, those guns remind me of Mega Man X enemies too, which I know you guys are very concerned about. How much does this game remind you of Mega Man X? Not enough, in my
No?
opinion.
Oh no.
What are you doing, Reeves? Get out there!
Just kidding. You were worried.
I like that enemy who just all he is
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 a hand.
is to just get in your way. No, the
Just
guy
a-
that comes up and says no.
Screw you type deal. Oh,
All right, there
I'm
you
not
go.
going to get him.
Speed gear him up. Good. Look at this.
So there's an example of how to use the speed gear.
Environmental puzzles.
Technically.
Branching paths.
It was funny, Reeves, you wrote the cover story for Mega Man 11.
That's right.
We did. And they actually pretty strongly highlighted that particular enemy as being kind of a new enemy that, was innovative to Mega Man.
Nuts.
And then he only ends up being in the game like a couple times.
Yeah,
ultimately.
like
I think he's in
he's-
there twice.
Yeah.
I want to say twice. Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember that many examples of him being in the game, so... But yeah, oh, dang it. So I just want to show you guys what bad play looks like, because you've been seeing so many
I just say
good play. So let's restart that completely.
it's very impressive that you could write an entire cover story in a Mega Man game. I don't think people appreciate how challenging that must have been. Because, I mean, Mega Man games are very fun. We enjoy them, but to write... How many pages was that?
It was way too many. It was like 20 pages, because it wasn't just the cover story. It was like the history of Mega Man 2 that we also did.
Yeah.
You did a good job, by the way,
was-
Reeves.
oh,
I don't know
thank
if we
you.
told you.
Yeah, nobody ever said. I actually assumed.
Oh, I'm
it
not
was just
saying
a
that
bad
now.
job.
I'm just saying that must have been very challenging.
It was challenging.
Because, I mean, how many different whiskey... then I
liked-
jumped over the guy and shot him with a partially charged shot of my Mega Buster.
Oh,
But then another guy came
wait, do
to
you have
replace
it? Are
him.
you reading it?
Yeah.
Oh,
A
yeah,
ladder.
right in front of you here.
I went up a ladder.
There you go. You gotta shoot the balloons there.
Yeah,
not
that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It was fun to like go to the studio and be like, "Hey, you guys haven't done anything with Mega Man in a long time. What gives?"
Did they realize that when you brought it up?
They're like, wait a minute, have we really not done anything with Mega
We
Man?
actually forgot about Mega Man until you wrote us about this cover story.
Oh, you're talking about that guy who's in
We
those
should
Battle
get on
Network
this.
games?
It was interesting, like how many fans at the studio, how many like developers were fans of the Mega Man Battle Network games specifically.
Huh.
So,
That's why they kept making them.
well, I just mean like on the Mega Man 11 team.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you're probably right. Make
Yeah.
what you love is what I always say.
Make what? Oh
Dang it.
boy.
Sorry, I'm trying to like jump up the side to get that special
Oh, you don't.
tank. You
Mm.
don't think I? You don't think I want it?
Here, press start. How many E-tanks you got? Or the other button. You have 0. So
Yeah.
maybe it would be a good idea.
I don't want it.
If you had said press options, you would have gotten it right away.
You're right. You're
Kyle
right.
will allow
Excuse
it.
me.
All right.
Don't be a hero. There we go. Beautiful.
Oh dang.
Less beautiful. Just pretty.
But still, I got it.
yeah.
You should have seen how many times it took me the first time I played this.
Should Mega Man be making a little ow sound every time?
Ow!
Ow.
Ow! These are what are those balls? Like those workout
Like a yoga
balls? that
ball?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
something
it's
like
like
that.
that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's funny that he's just ignoring the climbing wall, like right there.
Exactly.
It's like right there, Mega Man.
Let's use that.
I'm kind of a ladder guy. It's my thing.
Ladder guy is a future Mega Man boss, I believe. All right, so
Oh boy, I thought that was too much.
okay, so let's you want to jump through and just be disappointed, or you want to try to slide through? What should we do here?
We'll try that. Yeah, it was disappointing.
This guy again,
Oh
huh?
yeah.
Yeah, he's tough
This
now.
is actually trickier because he's, as you can see, the floor is bouncy. I don't know if you.
Get him, ruin his day,
Which way's the floor?
The floor is down.
It's
That does
the
look kind of bouncy.
ground ceiling, we like to call it.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
gave it to that guy.
You really
I gave
did.
it to him as much as I could. Oh, that was not the right time for that.
More power.
The funny thing that I ran into a lot, which I assume others will run into, is that when Mega Man's health gets low, he gets really jazzed up and excited, and he's like, "Let's do this, man! Like it's time to bring the pain."
I want to die.
I mean, basically that's what he's saying because you're always low on health when he says that, so you're always like, "Let's do this," and then you immediately die.
Wait, he
like,
says
every
it?
time.
He actually says it?
Yeah,
do
he'll
this?
he'll say something like, "Let's do this," or "I'm Mega Man."
Or I'm ready for you, Lord.
Mega can
Lord.
do.
"I've served my time," is what he shouts.
See you at the pearly gates.
I didn't want that.
Do you think you'll make it to Bounce Man, Reeves? I think you will. I'm confident.
Yeah,
in
why
you. I
not?
think you'll be doing a good job. But these levels they're long. They're
Are tough,
Yeah.
especially the first time you do them.
Yeah.
Once you
Once you
figure out the
completely
system,
master it.
helps.
Oh, you're in a planetarium. I don't think I
Oh,
noticed
gosh,
that. See, like that guy.
That
That guy
asshole.
sucks.
He's funny though. Like he's
He's funny, yeah. Oh, dang it.
Like, as an enemy, he's annoying, but he's got a great personality.
Yes. Yeah.
You might be right, Kyle. I've only got
Yep.
one life left.
One life to live. We can show him off in other ways if you don't quite make it to him.
What does that mean?
We can describe what he looks like.
I think
can
Kyle's
steal
gonna
someone else's
draw
video.
him, yeah.
I'll draw him. And just what you'll describe my drawing? Is that what we're gonna do?
Well, what else would we do?
I guess we could grab Pictionary.
I was surprised. That was my first option, actually. I was surprised you guys wanted me to play the game.
You just wanted to describe the what the boss looks like?
Yeah.
I guess it's not too late for that.
He's pink.
All right, sweet.
Not today.
I just like
Oh,
his
come on.
animation of like holding up his hands and being like, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Not right now. So there's these little gear things you can pick up that recharge your gear, but I just wanted to show that off. Honestly, I don't find them that useful because your gear recharges pretty quickly on its own.
And you can use
Oh,
you didn't get the good
yeah,
one.
I wanted it.
And you can use the bolts, or they're called gears, I guess, right? Is what they're called. Because there's the power gear system, and then you're collecting gears. And you can actually use that to like make the recharging of the power gear system faster. Careful.
I hate this. Makes me very nervous.
Does it?
Oh.
How nervous do you think I am?
7?
Maybe.
See, this is good.
So overall, what do you think of the music of this game? Does it live up to the reputation that Mega Man games have earned over the years as being good?
Serviceable, I guess.
That's a no.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't ever want
Honestly, yeah.
music to be done serviceable.
Nothing stood out to me. Like there
Okay.
weren't any because usually
Oh, dang it.
there'll be like maybe one or two tracks that I'll be like, oh yeah, I really like that song. Like maybe even like listen to it outside of the game, like when I'm writing about Mega Man or something like that, just to give you an insight into the kind of person I am. But yeah, nothing. There's no music in this game that really stood out to me as
Yeah.
like being like, oh, this is a great new Mega Man track.
Yeah.
But I also wasn't like outright offended by anything in the game either.
Well, what would that look like?
That would be like.
Dropping a bunch of curse words or something?
No,
Or-
just really, really
political
bad.
stuff?
Like just not.
I can't believe they went there. Oh, that was close. All right,
Oh wow,
nice.
good job, man. But no, just like really bad. Just like sounds gross, and I don't want it in my
It's a
ears.
fully new metal soundtrack.
Exactly. Yes. With new music by Limp Bizkit.
Mega Man Zero. What a weird direction.
But there's a couple of those songs out
Yeah.
there. You've heard them. I think if you Google, there's an old feature that former GI guy Dan Reichert wrote of like the worst video game music, and there's a lot of really genuinely offensive stuff in that thing.
Isn't it kind of sad he's always just going to be Game Informer's former Dan Riker?
Yeah,
I guess I
he'll
could
never
say
do anything else with
giant
his
bombs
life.
Dan Reichert, I guess.
Didn't
They're
he
not
become an
going anywhere.
accountant?
But if
or
I say
anything?
that, it's confusing for people who don't know his history, because then they're like, why was Giant Bomb's Dan Reichert writing stuff? for
Kyle,
Game
shut up.
Informer? Okay.
All right, this is Bubble Man. No, Bounce Man.
Bounce Man.
Kyle,
boy.
Kyle,
Shut up,
take
Kyle.
over.
I've
Start
got
talking.
this.
Okay, so this is
As advertised.
he's where would you put him, Reeves? I think he's one of the ones you can take on early, I think.
I beat him my first time. Yeah, before
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll do that. I don't want to promise that.
Yeah.
But I beat him before I knew his weakness. So I
yeah,
would say
me
he's
too.
like one of the ones you can start out with. And his pattern actually changes up when you know his weakness. Believe it or not.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
That's interesting.
Good
What is
move
his
there.
weakness? Dish.
It's the pile driver.
Oh
All
my.
right, hold on. I'm gonna go for it.
There you go. Yeah,
Did you say dish is his weakness?
he
No.
loves hot dish and will stop fighting you in order to eat it.
Take
Reed!
that,
Oh,
buddy.
you sold yourself very
You're a
short there,
freaking
my
hero.
friend.
All right. So yeah, this is one option of a guy you could go after. Blockman's another guy. I think we're gonna have another video showing off all the bosses,
All the guys.
Yeah,
and all
it's a
the
good
guys you
order
can go after.
to tackle them in. Yeah, but I would say that's my favorite level, my favorite boss. I thought he was cool. I like his design. I like his level. I like his weapon as well. It's a good
Yeah.
one to use while you're running around.
And this
fighting
is
little guys.
A cool thing that I like about Mega Man 11 is you'll be able to now test out the weapon in a room, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's not like like earlier games, you get this thing, you're like, what is this?
Yeah,
And you would have to select it and try it to find out. Now you have like a little test room.
Yep.
And
you
this
don't-
is one of the cooler weapons, I think, too, because it just bounces all of it.
and then show this. You can do the power gear, and then you get a powered up version of it. So he shoots out 6 instead of just 3.
I would use this all the time now.
And you can shoot it upward and downward. So this test room is nice. It's a nice addition for Mega Man for sure.
Very cool. So
Yeah.
overall, you like this Mega Man 11 thing?
I liked it a fair amount. I gave it an 8.75. And you can
8.75.
go read all about it online. It is a good challenging game.
Yeah.
So there's that to keep in mind. But if you like Mega Man, this is a Mega Man game. It's great.
Cool. Well, thanks for showing it off, Reeves.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thanks for hanging out with us, Kyle and Leo.
You're welcome.
No problem.
And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We
Till next
appreciate
time.
it. Bye.